So, you want to make a VR Unity driving game in the big 2026? Well, I've got the video series for you. I will be guiding you on how to create a project of your own that involves creating your own map with terrain, textures, roads, trees, and a skybox. Make it playable with both VR and your regular desktop with console remote and Logitech racing wheel controls, menu navigation, and a game over and reset system after colliding with a specific object. Now, you're going to be requiring a heap of assets available for free in the Unity store, along with some optional ones if you're interested in using a Logitech racing wheel for a more immersive experience. I'll be linking the following assets in the description of this video: Logitech Gaming SDK, Road Architect, Ezreal CarController, Vehicle Essentials, Fantasy Skybox, Polygon Trees, and Terrain Texture Pack. In this first video, I'm going to be creating a simple map for our car to be driving on using Road Architect, a free and easy tool for creating road terrains. Afterwards, I'm going to be adding trees and a nice skybox. First, what you'd want to do is have a high definition 3D core. You could use the VR core if you'd like, but me personally, I found that starting with the VR core, the XR core, can have a lot of have a little bit too much fluff in it. Alright, so when you start, you want to make sure that you have your assets imported into the project. This may take a while. As you can see in your scene, it's all empty. This is where the default camera is located at. Right here. We will go ahead and create a flat plane. So to do that, we're going to create a new 3D object, terrain. Oh wow, that is massive. Massive terrain we've got here. Let's add some nice areas here and there. Next, what you want to do is go to your terrain, go to paint terrain, go to add layer, and after you add layer, you can choose one of the grass textures. So to create your road with Road Architect, first go to Window, Road Architect, Create Road System, and then we can start making our road. Just add a point here, add a point there, add a point here. So while I'm doing this, I'm holding shift, and then I'm placing it down. So I was able to fix the road issue by using Universal Render Pipeline. You want to make sure you download that. You can find it in the Assets store. I was able to add these little mountains, these textured areas. It's pretty easy. You can kind of create so you can just go to Window, Road Architect, Create Road System, Add Road. You can make them nice and windy. You can select your different road systems. I'm just going to delete this one. You can edit the nodes. You can sort of you hold shift. So with shift, you can add a new node. Oh, ooh, that is that's not what I want to do. That's terrain. Kind of like touch these nodes. Sort of, ooh, that kind of went underground a little bit. Also undo that, of course. You can just move them, make it straight, make it curvy. Should be, yeah, if you hold onto the road and you hold shift, you can click and add a new node. What you should also do is you can create a new road system. So you can go here, road architect again, create road system again. You just do this right here, and you make sure that the node is right on there, and then right on here, and then that creates an intersection. It's not always perfect. There's gonna be some issues. Just gotta make sure that it's right there. So you have this intersection. Should automatically, there you go. Yep, so it's rendering it. It's gonna take a little minute. It's not always perfect just because the ground level. Alright, so yeah, with a little bit of work, you can just adjust the height. Make sure that all of the nodes are the same height for the intersection, because otherwise you'll have little glitches like that. And make sure they're also evenly spread out. So here we have a nice little intersection. Here's the stop signs. Sometimes they're not always perfect. This one, it's pretty perfect. It's pretty good. But yeah, it's pretty good so far. You can go ahead and select, let's see, this road system right here. We can add another node. We can unironically just have it go through this mountain. Just have it go through this mountain. We'll just shove everything aside by a certain distance. But we'll just have that here for now. We'll just have it stop there. Next, we just go into Polygon Trees, one of the other assets that we downloaded from the Unity Asset Store, and just add a bunch of trees to this. Purple tree, nice, nice. Fallen branch, big leaves tree, one of my favorites. Show a bit of love here. So here you are. Here's a nice little. Here's the map. Alright, so next we're going to work on the Skybox. So of course you can just go to My Assets, make sure Fantasy Skybox free is downloaded. It's really good. It has a lot of different Skybox options. You can just go to Window, Render in, Light in, make sure you're in Environment. Just drag that in there. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Doesn't really fit the vibe too well. We can go with something a bit more light colored. Go with this one instead. There we go. That one seems a lot better. We can also add, let's see, we can add fog as well. So we can also do this. Get closer to that. Source, Skybox. We can add fog. Ooh, that is really intense. So let's try to decrease the density. There we go. That's a nice little fog. And try to match it up with. There we go. Nice little mist. A nice little mist to our little game. It's kind of intense. Let's make that a little less intense. There we go. That's a lot better. But yeah, once you kind of get what you want, is all you really need to do. I mean, you can of course add more detail to it. There's more of a demonstration with these different assets available for free. But yeah, that's all you really need. Of course, there's going to be some issues with rendering. There's depending on what version of Unity you have, there's different methods of using universal render pipeline. But best case scenario, you can of course just go to Window, Render in, and Render Pipeline Converter. But yeah, next time I'm going to be adding the Ezreal CarController vehicle into the scene, and we'll create our player inside of that truck. Thanks for watching.